Gaza. Gaza enters the month of Ramadan, facing one of the harshest humanitarian crises in its modern history. Although a ceasefire exists on paper, the reality on the ground tells a different story. Daily bombardments, destruction, and displacement continue to shape life for more than 2 million people. Across the Strip, living conditions remain extremely difficult. Entire neighborhoods lie in ruins. Tens of thousands of families are sheltering in tents, on sidewalks, along main roads, or inside damaged homes at risk of collapse. Some have already lost their lives when weakened structures gave way. For the displaced, the most basic elements of life are missing: clean water, electricity, sanitation, and essential services are scarce. Even more alarming is the severe shortage of food. Children face rising levels of malnutrition, as aid remains limited and heavily restricted medical care is nearly inaccessible. This Ramadan marks the third consecutive year in which Gaza observes the holy month under the shadow of war or its aftermath. In the first year, families in northern Gaza endured hunger, unable to secure food for iftar or suhoor. In the second year, airstrikes claimed lives even as families gathered around their Ramadan meals. Today, the question is urgent. What does Gaza need most during this Ramadan? Humanitarian organizations highlight several priorities. First, expanding food distribution in displacement camps and shelters. Second, supporting nutrition programs for children and women who are most vulnerable to current shortages. Third, delivering fuel to keep bakeries and essential food production running. Relief groups emphasize the importance of providing iftar and suhoor meals, equipping soup kitchens, and organizing cooking projects that deliver food directly to tents and temporary shelters. Weekly food parcels must increase to meet the overwhelming needs. Zakat al-Mal and Zakat al-Fitr should be directed to displaced families, orphans, widows, and those most affected by the siege. As Eid approaches, children in Gaza also need clothing, gifts, and moments of joy, small acts that restore dignity and hope. Organizing Eid celebrations in shelters and camps becomes a form of resilience, a way to preserve life and spirit despite the devastation. Healthcare remains essential, especially psychological support for women, children, and families who continue to endure trauma, fear, and displacement. This Ramadan, Gaza must remain present in our hearts and minds. The crisis is ongoing, and the responsibility to support its people continues. Our generosity, our prayers, and our sense of moral and humanitarian duty can help ensure that no family is left without a meal, and no child is left without the joy of aid.